Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News. April 22. 5 o'clock America New York. Seeing opportunities, world powers take sides in Sudan war. Even before its two leading generals went to war last week, everyone wanted a chunk of Sudan, an expert said of the strategically located country rich in natural resources. Smoke rises over Khartoum, Sudan's capital, on Friday after almost a week of fighting between warring factions. New York Times World News.
April 22, 5 o'clock America New York, an outsider takes on Ireland, from inside a plastic bag. The podcaster behind the popular Blind Boy podcast, who earlier gained fame as part of the Rubber Bandits hip-hop duo, says that covering his face lets him say things he couldn't otherwise.
BBC News World.
April 22, 4:33 America New York, Australia to fast-track citizenship for New Zealanders. New Zealanders residing in Australia for 4 years or more can now apply directly for citizenship.
Mirror World News.
April 22, 4:31 America New York, bouncer, laughs in man's face, after friend downs 22 shots and dies in Polish strip club. Mark Cox died after being forced to down 22 shots at a club in Poland, and his friend Steven Skyba, who was on holiday in Krakow with him, has recalled the horror night of his friend's death.
Mirror World News.
April 22, 4:23 America New York, Russian minister's wife, divorced, to dodge sanctions and live in French luxury. Timur Ivanov and Svetlana Manovich allegedly had a preemptive divorce last summer, allowing Ms. Manovich to dodge the EU sanctions that were later applied to her husband.
BBC News World.
April 22, 3:36 America New York, Hollywood Beach. Waterspout crashes onto beach full of people. Strong winds send a man flying, luckily to no harm, while sun chairs get scattered along Miami beachfront.
New York Times World News.
April 22, 3 o'clock America New York. Cell phones across Britain will blast a loud siren-like alert this weekend. Not everyone is happy about the test warning, which will sound on Sunday at 3 p.m.
Fox World News.
April 22, 2:31 America New York, French skier falls into massive crevasse in terrifying helmet video. An alpine skier in the French Alps happened upon a massive crevasse which crumbled, plummeting the experienced skier into a deep glacier crater.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
April 22, 2:09 America New York, U.S. Supreme Court preserves women's access to abortion pill. Women's access to a widely used abortion pill in the U.S. has been maintained by the Supreme Court during an ongoing legal battle over the drug.
Fox News.
April 22, 2 o'clock America New York, little can be done to copyright AI-generated content in America, AI lecturer. An AI art lecturer said he believes the U.S. government would encounter difficulty if it attempted to establish a watermark system for AI-generated content. BBC News World.
April 22, 1:02 America New York, Montevideo Maru. Australia finds wreck of Japanese WW2 disaster ship. The Japanese ship was torpedoed off the Philippines in 1942, killing nearly 1,000 Australian prisoners. Wall Street Journal World News.
April 22, 0:30 America New York, Pepsi's new healthy diet. More potato chips and soda. If people are going to eat junk food anyway, the company figures it should include less salt, fat and sugar.
Wall Street Journal World News.
April 22, 0:08 America New York, Pepsi's new healthy diet. More potato chips and soda. If people are going to eat junk food anyway, the company figures it should include less salt, fat and sugar.
Wall Street Journal World News. April 22, 0:01 America New York, our sounds of hesitation are more than filler. Equivalents of and appear in most languages, suggesting that such filled pauses help us to communicate.